Good afternoon, it's Chan here, and today I'm going to tell you how I prepared for BMT. And like anything, of course, it's going to take more than 5 minutes for me to explain this, but if you want to go watch the new Taylor Swift video, go on right ahead. Just know that you won't try to dominate BMT how I felt. It was super easy for me when I went through BMT if you don't listen to these few tips that I give you. Now, if any of these tips were to help you in any way, please don't forget to subscribe and like and comment down below. Okay, let's get on to the video. So, the first tip that I'd like to give you guys is make sure you get some type of team leadership or team experience. Why? Because in BMT, you're going to be put into a flight where you will have to put up with different personalities, and you guys have to work together like a well-oiled machine in order to perform. And how I did that was I was going for pararescue first, going into the career field. Of course, I didn't get it now that I'm here in Langley Air Force Base, but I was able to lead a team of guys, and I was in charge of their workout routines to get faster, stronger, better at water confidence, better at swimming, and we were a pretty damn good team in the Colorado section area. We'd be passing all the pass tests. A lot of us, usually as soon as you pass the pass test, you're supposed to pass it twice, then you ship off, but a lot of us had some medical stuff, medical waivers that were holding us back, so we couldn't ship off all at the same time. So that's why we, didn't ship off as fast enough. Second tip I'd like to give is try to push yourself physically to the point where you don't think you can do it. Keep on pushing more, because it's just that mindset of always pushing the barrier in order to get what you want, in order to get the things that you need to get done. That's the mindset that you need to be in. Excellence is a mindset. One way that I'd like to just illustrate this is through a story. When I was in development, me and my guys, we were pushing ourselves almost every single day. And when we were in development, PJ came up there and told us to do a gut check exercise. So we did 500 8-count bodybuilders. At first we were just gonna do 1,000. At first we were gonna do 1,000, but he laid off on us. But our group was able to do the 500 8-count bodybuilders so well, without crying, without hacking, without throwing up whatsoever. We could just get it done. Now, with that, because we pushed ourselves, all the other teams looked pathetic. In hindsight, they did look pathetic, but we all did push them up. Of course, we cheered for them on while we were doing our 8-count bodybuilders together, because it was a team exercise, not just the Colorado Springs team, but it's also Denver team, Longmont team, Aurora team. But the key here is to push yourself physically to where when you go to BMT, any physical smoke session that they give you, it's not even going to cut what you have done yourself before BMT. Third, try to put yourself in so much stressful situations. For me, how I did that was through water con exercises. Water con exercises force you to be comfortable without oxygen, force you to be comfortable with being a little bit hypoxic sometimes, because if you're underwater with no oxygen and your developer or your cadre or whoever is doing alligator rolls on you while you're buddy breathing with your friend, or trying to pull you back while you're doing the underwaters, or you're having to do buddy fuckers where you have the kettlebell underneath and you have a friend who's spending too much time above while you're standing there at the bottom of the 12-foot or 14-foot deep pool, you'd have to stay calm under that stressful situation. Or even what's called crossovers, 10-ups. Those were super stressful because you're doing push-ups when the cadre counts you to go up, down, and then you're doing an underwater. Push-ups elevates your heart rate, and underwaters you're supposed to have your heart rate as stable as possible. But because your heart rate just got elevated from push-ups, you become into this stressful situation where you're underwater and your heart rate is just jacked up. But you gotta learn how to be calm under that stressful situation. So those are my top 3 tips on how I made it through BMT and how my team that I led in BMT was able to get to success that we wanted. We were close to Commander's Excellence. We were second place for Commander's Excellence. We were first place for Academic Excellence. PT Excellence, sadly we got cut short, but it was a bummer. Beast Excellence we didn't. All 4 flights didn't get along per se to achieve the mission. 1, get as much team experience or leading a team experience as much as possible. 2, push yourself physically, push yourself mentally. And number 3, put yourself in stressful situations so that once you go into BMT, the yelling and the shouting won't affect you as much, because at least you can breathe, at least you can breathe and not be underwater. That's all I have for today. If any of this really helped you, please subscribe, comment down below, tell me what you think, give me some more topics for me to talk about in the future. Until then, Shaka Bra.